Hi, this is Nex-oz, and welcome to my showcase of my first ever digital artwork. Now, from the software I'm using is Krita, because that's the only free software I can use. I mean, it does the job, and it's like my first ever digital art that I've done. Now, these are just like a couple of sketches and doodles, just like trying to get the hang of what I can draw, just to get the feel of it, since usually I've been always drawing on my sketchbook. But yeah, I'll just showcase you. And as you can see here, it's just a variety of poses of character figures, since that's just the main focus of what I'm doing, because I wanted to create my character. And yeah, as you can see, I've used reference photos just to make a guideline and some skeletal sketches. But let's just turn these off. Yeah, so this here is my character. His name is Nexus. Once again, these are just like rough sketches, so it's really not that perfect at all. But I did like put on some figures of the muscles and all, because that's like the main focus of my drawing. I don't know, I kind of get the feeling that I draw his arm like very stumpy, like I don't know, it just didn't feel right, but I guess this is like the appropriate height. But yeah, it's a bit messy since these are just rough sketches and some this stray mark of the pen. Ugh. But yeah, here's his eyes. I wanted to make his face look like an average looking guy with short black hair and black eyes, with very slanted eyes like a dead fish. I think that's the kind of look I'm going for. Usually on his personality, he's typically the lazy type of guy. But specifically for my OC, I'm making him a superhero. Like a superhero, anti-hero kind of vibe that has OP abilities. I really have a fascination of OP characters. I know in general that OP characters can be a problem, but there are some OP characters that can be great characters. And I have a lot of ideas for my character of how he's going and what's his story going to be. But yeah. Yeah, so far I've been trying to get as much detailed muscle because I wanted to have the ideal muscle. I wanted his build to be not too bulky and not too lean either. You know, the mesomorph, I think that's the term. And then here's his quad. I kind of struggle so much on the quads because I don't know if this one is like shorter than this one, or this one should be over this one. I kind of struggle on that, especially on this spot, on these spots too. But once again, these are just rough sketches, so it's not perfect. And then here's his legs. Usually for this canvas size, it's not ideal, but I guess I could have gone better. But yeah, as you can see here, I've been making a variety of poses, like dynamic poses inspired from videos or reference photos. This guy is just going on his stance, like, you know, that. But yeah, you get the idea. And I kind of struggle on where the hand is supposed to look like from this kind of position. But I mean, it looks alright. I think it's good. And there's a guy jumping over with foreshortening. You know, looking at this, it's like he's wearing baggy pants. And yeah, this spot right here is the rib muscles, because I'm just still struggling on the rib muscles. I've been following the teleport method of drawing the rib muscles with zigzags, and it kind of worked, except that I kind of struggle on where I should include what's on the top of it, what's above the zigzag line for the rib muscles. I don't know if it's looking great or not. Then here's the muscular structure of the male in his back. Once again, rough sketches, not perfect. Trying to drawing these triceps and then the back of the forearms. And then here's his back muscle. I kind of get the struggle of these shoulder blades, since when I looked at it, it's like two kinds of muscle fibers that was linked together on the shoulder blades. And I kind of get confused if I should stick to the shoulder blade or the two muscle fiber spots. But I just drew the general structures of the back muscle, the dorsal fin, I think, and the spine here. like a diamond shape. And then I just draw on his butt. Like, I don't know. Am I supposed to put in enough cake or... But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Here's two men colliding each other with their fists. Although the arm looked kind of weird. I was just trying to picture myself of how it would look like when two fighters are clashing their fists at each other. Look at that it is right now. It's just... it's really not... It's really not looking what I pictured. Like, always. And it's just so frustrating. Like the foreshortening of this front leg and then these arms. Even without the skeletal figures, it's really not that great. And then here's some little bit doodles of the eye looking up, but that's not important. Another doodle of the guy just leaning back. Like I was trying to draw a figure of him with a fireball in his hand or some sort of energy ball. That's what I was going for. And then you got this female figure. Although I was trying to make the boobs a lot more bigger. Although I could have made the head also bigger. Considering the fact that size perspective and all. But yeah, as you can see, I want to draw both male and the female figures. Because, you know, I want to draw some waifus. I want to draw big, juicy tits. I mean, I want to draw my waifus. It's simple as that. But I am always going to emphasize on the big, juicy breasts. Not like the butts, because I'm more of a boobs guy. I mean, yeah, butts are okay, but I'm really more into the tits. And yeah, thighs are great too. Thick thighs are life. I do enjoy thick thighs. I mean, I haven't discovered that long before thick thighs were a thing. And I did had the chance to discover the greatness of thighs throughout the years. But yeah, generally I love boobs, but I do love thighs too. Very thick thighs. Yeah, I'm a simple man with simple tastes. Here's another drawing that I made of Nex-oz. Although I did took the reference picture of Tekken 8 on Jin Kazama. So far it looks good, but I'm guessing the head is a bit too small for me. Probably should have made it a bit more bigger. But I don't know, it's kind of like a foreshortening? Just seems so weird. Like, this doesn't look weird. Is it because the size of the hair? Probably. And here's a bunch of other body structures that I've been doing. Like, a couple of them are just like in 360-degree position just to make some more dynamic poses. And then a bird's eye view of the lady sitting down. And yes, I'm also emphasizing on the big breasts. It does look kind of a bit unnatural. Then here's the man leaning down with his hand and knees on the ground holding a pole. Technically, it's more like a staff. I was kind of picturing of a man landing on the ground with a staff on his hand. That's the kind of image I was going for. Bit more better than the last one I did with the sketchbook. And finally, here is the drawing of an anime waifu. I took the reference photo on Twitter. You can have plenty of reference photos there. Good artists there. Give credit to whoever drew this. I'm sorry that I forgot their name, but I'm just using it as a reference. I was going for an anime waifu with nice tits and some black ponytail. But yeah, I've yet to draw the details of it, so as you can see. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I've been using the sketches for the structure, so it turned out pretty well. And then here's this like simple structure that I was using for a box. I mean, for the box method, it did kind of help, at least in the majority. So yeah, these are all the drawings I've did in digital art. At first, I thought I was gonna struggle for so hard, but now looking at this, it turned out pretty well. Although I still need to work on the symmetry since it's not looking so well and over the majority it looks like shit. I mean, it's a decent drawing. I don't know, it's just I'm kind of procrastinating if I can actually make official digital art because all I've drawn is just a bunch of black and whites, nothing else. I don't even know color theory, so I don't know how am I supposed to color some effects or some sort of superpowers that I've wanted to put on there. Like there's like a lot of imagination going on in my mind that I want to put it into my digital art. I mean, upon looking at this, can I even draw the ideal image of what I want to have? But hey, I'm going there. I'm working on it, and hopefully I can make some progress on digital art. I pretty much lack the knowledge of color theory. I mean, I did watch some videos on color theory, but I don't got the full grasp of it yet. Because I'm just focusing on the basics like body structures, the muscles, and the figure dynamic poses. But yeah, if you like this showcase, then thank you. If it sucks, well, yeah, it sucks. But I'm just showcasing you the progress of how I'm doing. Anyway, this has been Nex-oz. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope every one of you has a nice day, and so do I. Peace.